Heyo, I'm going to be recording the first part of my reaction to Assassin's Creed 3. I recently finished reading The Fall and the Chain, and that was pretty hype. I figured people would want to watch me react to AC3 like they watched me react to Rev. So we're just gonna do that, and I'm very excited for AC3. I think it's gonna be great. Play a single player. It does have to do the first time setup, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. I've not launched the game. I haven't looked at the game. I just have the game installed. Not done anything with the game. So we're gonna hopefully it's not gonna take too long to install this. Excuse me. But I'm very excited, very nervous. I read The Fallen Chain. That was hype. Daniel Cross is a very interesting character. Nikolai Oslov is also a very interesting character. I like him. Oh man. Ooh, that's a cool logo. I don't know why it defaults to no subtitles all the time. Yeah. Should be fine. Oh boy, okay.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Haythere and the abilities of Heyo. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Oh, man.
We're here.
Desmond! Look at you, Desmond.
Let's go.
Look at this! Desmond! Yay. Okay. I want to double check, make sure I'm still recording. I am. Good. Just always paranoid. I do want to add the executable to River Tuners so that I don't get weird frame rate spikes, but I can do that after, I guess after I do this. Hey, Des! Hey, look at you, Des! Wow, you got flowy bits. Look at your jacket. Look at you, Desmond. Wow, this is really pretty.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
No hope.
think we're here.
Ooh. That looks like an animus. An ancient animus.
Key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir.
Oh no, the bleeding effect.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way.
Yeah.
It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Okay, gameplay. Let me change the sensitivity. And options. There we go. Controls. Sensitivity. Let's try 4. See how this works. Resume. Oh, I have descriptions. The first civilization has led Desmond Miles and his allies here in order to prevent a massive solar flare that threatens all life on the planet. Now they just need to figure out how to do it. Desmond's ancestral memories appears or hold the answers. Reload, restart, quit, notification. Okay. I'm not sure. Yeah. Database. Nice having a database again. DNA tracker. Animus training. VR training. Interesting. Alrighty. Green icon designates a destination or an interaction. The puppeteering HUD's on the bottom right. That's interesting. New maps. There, jump. That's a long turnaround time. Green icon indicates I like this walk cycle, how it looks different depending on your movement inputs, what you're doing with it. I like this. I like this a lot. Ooh, that was fancy. Can I? Yep. I like this wall run, it's cute.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Which objects? Hold, trigger, use, I don't see what you're... What am I looking at? Oh, just the wall. Okay, cool. Ooh, look at this. This is so fancy. Look at these. There you go, Desmond. Ooh. Ooh, that was weird.
run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
A constraint. Interesting.
All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Alright. Ooh.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
That's cool. I guess I was supposed to fall down there? Maybe? Not there. Hold only. Okay. I don't need to hold legs. Oh, that was cool, but not what I wanted. Do I? Yeah, okay. I don't need to hold legs. Okay, okay. Getting the hang of this. I don't think I was supposed to do that, but you know, everything's permitted. Do you have idle animations, Desmond? I'll check later once we're on a flat surface. Oh, holding legs again. Whoops. Nope. Hey.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Okay, you have flowy bits also. That's cool. Wow, I love that effect. That's so cool. This is so cool.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Deadly performance.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ready? New email.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats. Oh, nay, not that great intelligence. Like a scalpel else that face.
Nee, it expanded something fierce with odd bilious bursts, then blew itself all over me oven. Something odd about these American sheep. I mean, it's just awful. Well, you never know. Some of those Irish lads, blood's too hot. They're as like to help you up as to kick you when you're down. Oh, that was a sore one. Alex and Robert were the talk of the city after that verbal joust. Next, they'll be kicking at each other.
Divine miracles of applied alchemy via fundamental biological catalytic enablers resident within potted plants. No, haven't read it. I know she didn't mean it to try it, so I forgot it already. No use crying over spilled milk now, is there? And you, how are you prepared?
You might hear this referred to as Covent Garden, which it faces, or the Royal Opera House, which it later became. However, this is the original Theatre Royal building, opened in 1732, destroyed by fire in 1808. It will be rebuilt, then destroyed by fire again in 1857, and then almost completely renovated by the 1990s. They've installed a smoke detector this time. The original theater lineup was varied, containing ballet, opera, even acrobatics. Many of Handel's operas opened here right up until his death in 1759, when he mysteriously stopped writing them. But the building was mainly used for presenting plays, at least for the first 100 years of its history. The reason? It held the exclusive rights to perform spoken drama in London, awarded by King Charles II. Yes, kings could do that, though why they would is beyond me. I'm not reading anymore. I can't do it. I can't enunciate properly. I trip over words. So, how do I look at this email?
Although absolutely impossible out of season, for instance. Those indications should suit a party of 12.
Was well off. Would have been a pretty kettle of heels to judge by otherwise. That face is not known for a gentle manner,
Last I heard, there was raging another war riot. Always it is like this. The poor people are the ones who not the
The woods you find are very good. Some are too strong.
I love this slope animation. That's cool.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Haytham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. But I suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Oh, cool. Oh.
A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
Since we live by them.
I already have.
More that sick word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and
Finds
industrious,
excluded
you may
area
satisfy
to
that I'll
climb.
soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took
1,000 pardons.
1,000.
My apologies.
Oh,
This is death without reprieve.
I wonder if that's scripted or not. That'd be cool if that's just a random thing that can happen. Alrighty. Only high profile, no legs. What are you doing?
Tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on,
Climb up the balcony.
Live at 12 months longer.
Along the outside, I would assume, right?
Always thinks the end of Partridge's flight was the freedom the game depends on. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged to my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thine observation is right. We as the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall, that set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what it would come to if he did not bend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a book. Tom Gag.
Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught of in ours. A very life sweet when most she's gone. She tricks us of our money with her heart. Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught of in ours. A very life sweet when most she's gone.
Use to locate and hold. That's really cool. I like that.
But make haste and use it, boy. And my friends know what I intend. Well, I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trials, and makes him risk another without fear.
Profile, my legs. Oh, go.
To be the messenger of comfort to friends.
Careful.
But 'tis now
Careful,
time to
Haytham.
look about me for a decent exit.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little bloom in your cheek. By whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang. Crook-fingered Jack. A year and a half in the service. Let me see how much the stock owes to his industry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold watches. And 7 silver ones. A mighty clean-handed fellow. 16 snuff boxes. 5 of them true gold. 6 dozen of handkerchiefs. 4 silver hilted swords. Half a dozen of shirts. 3 tie periwigs. And a piece of broadcloth.
Oh!
Considering these are only the fruits of his leisure hours, I don't know a prettier fellow. No man alive hath a more engaging presence of mind upon the road. What dreary, alias Brown Will, an irregular dog, who has an underhanded way of disposing of his goods. I'll try him only for a session or two longer upon his good behaviour. Harry Paddington, a poor petty larceny rascal, without the least genius. That fellow, though he was to live these 6 months, will never come to the gallows for any credit. Slippery Sam, he goes off next session, for the villain hath the impudence to have views of following his trade as a tailor, which he calls an honest employment. Matt for the mint. Listen.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
People are gonna start noticing. Yeah. That.
Come, please!
That man there! Seize him!
But I've done no wrong. I swear it. Any weapons?
Oh my!
I beg your pardon. Did you notice anyone suspicious?
To walk faster and push people. Oh, that's nice.
I can't get out of here fast enough.
Okay. I was worried that Fast Walk would be bound to pickpocket like it was in Ezio's games.
We must have order!
It happened right What are those men doing?
Just act cool, you saw nothing, did nothing, are currently doing.
I must get some air.
Calm yourself. I won't let you go until you're calm.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Huh.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Why do I feel like I've seen that before?
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key.
Oh!
If this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Haytham, and bring honor to us all.
Fresh air might do me good.
I can leave the animus at in time, that's cool. I guess I need to leave the animus to check the email. Let's yeah. Start of this new member. Let's go say hi to Desmond. How you doing, bud? How you doing, Desmond? Hey, Becca.
What are you working on?
Lots of different stuff. If you're going into the field, we need a way to keep tabs on you and stay in touch. Hacking into local security systems won't cut it.
Thanks.
For what?
I don't know. Everything. You've sacrificed a lot for me. You and Sean both. I mean, you upgraded the Animus, you helped train me, pulled me out of that coma. You put all that work into the database, and helped me solve Clay's puzzles. I know I haven't been the easiest person to work with, and I'm sorry for that. I just want you to know that even if I'm shitty at showing it, I appreciate everything you've done.
Aww. Des.
You really think we'll finally get some answers down here?
Maybe. Talking to the first Civ has always been a pain in the ass, though.
Imagine what it must be like for them.
What do you mean?
They've been separated from us by tens of thousands of years. A completely different language and culture. Possessed of an intelligence vastly superior to our own. We're lucky they've communicated as much as they have.
I don't know why they had to make this all so complicated. I mean, if they need something from me, they should just come out and say it.
I've been wondering about that myself. I get the sense Juno and Minerva didn't exactly see eye to eye. I'm studying everything I can get my hands on, but maybe you'll find something down here that can shed light on the mystery. What happened between them, and why?
I guess it would kind of make sense if the Juno and Minerva had some sort of conflict. Juno's methods definitely were different than Minerva. Juno's more direct, Minerva's kinda... I don't know. Desmond. Hey, Sean, what up?
Would you look at that?
What is it?
If I had to guess, I would say it's a counter. And judging from the iconography, I think it's safe to say when that's emptied, the end begins.
Yes?
Just thought I'd, say hi.
You have more important things to do right now.
Oh.
Jesus, Dad.
What? What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Hi, son. How are you? What have you been up to?
I know what you've been up to. Nothing. You wasted away in some shitty apartment with a pointless job, while the rest of us were out there fighting to make a difference.
You are such an asshole. Are you thinking about hitting me again? Because this time, I will hit back.
Oh, great child abuse, too. Poor Des.
Honest answer, please, Desmond. Do you think we're getting out of this alive?
No.
I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty tall order.
I mean, yeah.
If the first Civ couldn't save the world, how the hell are we supposed to swing it?
We have some time.
We have less than 2 months. They had decades and a lot more resources. And the worst part is we knew this was coming for, what, hundreds of years?
History repeats, it seems. The first Civ was so busy with their war against us, no one even noticed what was happening. We get advance warning and then fall to fighting with the Templars. Lovely.
Hopefully, whatever's behind that door will make a difference.
And if it doesn't, well, at least we tried.
Yeah, I guess. I don't think... I'm not entirely sure. I was talking to my friend about this a bit earlier, but like... Templars have a lot of money, a lot of equipment, and nearly global dominance. Assassins have one Desmond Miles. So odds aren't stacked in our favor.
Let's just get back to work, okay?
Starting to sound like Vidic there, William.
What do you think's behind that door?
No idea.
Do you think it can save us?
The first Civ seemed to think so.
What if it's dangerous?
It's not like we have a lot of alternatives.
Well, we could... I don't know, warn the president?
And what's he gonna do? Who's to say he isn't in bed with Abstergo? Seems everyone is these days.
What if we went to them? To Abstergo, I mean.
I thought about it, actually. Showing them what we've seen, trying to work together. They must know so much more than we do, but...
What is it?
It's possible they know exactly what's going to happen. That they want it to happen. I mean, for all we know, they're hiding out in bunkers right now, waiting for the world to end. And then, when it's all over, out they come. Ready to take control.
God, I hope you're wrong.
So do I, Rebecca. So do I.
Alright, I should be getting back to work.
Back to work I go. You should consider doing the same.
Well, look at this, Des. What do you think this is? looks like a computer core. Let's just parkour on the ancient machinery, why not? Still getting used to how ejects work. It's a bit different than it used to be. Hey, Des? Whoops, don't do that. This is just a hole to the abyss. Then why are you falling in that? Ooh. I don't know what you're doing with this slidey thing, but that's pretty cool. Heyo, I had a little bit of downtime while you were gone, so I figured I'd do what I could to upgrade the operating system. It's actually been ready for a little while now, but with the Animus in safe mode, I wasn't about to try an installation. Things I did. Actually, it should be we, since I had a few people in the other cells chip in. Oh, that's what they call themselves, okay. Modifications to the targeting system. You should be able to move in and out of combat more easily. Free running improvements. You're less likely to jump at the wrong time in the wrong direction. Alright. Only one input for interacting with the world. No more choosing between parts of your ancestors' well, why not? That was a good feature. You can assassinate while moving now. Definitely try it out ASAP. You can pick up weapons on the go as well. We implemented a weather system. Rain, snow, wind, it's all there. Cool. Animals! Enough said. Faster fast travel. I never used fast travel in the original, so I'm in the original, like the Ezio's games. Just open your map and you can instantly travel to any unlocked fast travel station. Revamp the map and now provides lots of additional information. And you've got more control over what it shows. There's a ton of other stuff, but your dad is yelling at me to get back to work, so I better wrap this up. I'll hit you up on the other side as you come across new features. Sean Hastings. First of all, welcome back. It's good to see you fully recovered. Can't imagine what it was like for you trapped in there. If you ever want to chat about it, you just let me know. Anyway, you'll find the database essentially unchanged aside from a few cosmetic upgrades as before. You'll receive a notification when I've added a new entry. I'll also let you know if any of the entries are updated. As is often the case when dealing with these conspiratorial ancestors of yours. William, I know it's easy to get distracted while inside the Animus, but I'm hoping everyone can stay focused here. We need to find that key as soon as possible. Also, do not go exploring the temple without first clearing it with me. And carry your headsets with you at all times. Can't afford to lose anyone because curiosity got the better of them. We're short-handed as is. Make sure and replay. Could you stop trying to take cover at a desk? Well, I mean, that kind of looks cool for screenshot purposes, but it's kind of weird. You look silly, Des. I love you. I don't believe I can come back this way. I mean, I fell down a slope. I don't think. Yeah. Slope. Slope. Ah! Alrighty. Suppose I should stick you back in the Animus, right? As if you haven't had enough of that already. wondering if this area becomes accessible later. Or if I have to access it from... Oh, there we go. Maybe I have to access it from here. No, maybe not. It was brighter before, wasn't it? Is there a day-night cycle in here? That'd be cool if there was. I noticed that you don't have your hidden blade anymore. Wonder what happened to it. Really does, well, I guess earlier when I was standing at the entrance it looked like an animus. But now on closer inspection, like up close, it doesn't really resemble one. I wonder what it is though. Can we jump on the millennia-old technology, Des? What do you think, bud? Run around, cause trouble? Nah. You won't say anything to me, right?
Stop wasting time.
Wow. Where is the animus? Oh, there she is. Is that her? I think that's her. Is this her? Yeah. What'd they do to you, baby? Okay. I actually kept a timer this time. And I've been recording for an hour. So I'm gonna stop here. And then I will pick this up. Excuse me. In just a few secs. See you in a bit.